You want us to give you seed? Okay, we can give you seed, but on the premise that you must tell your wife and daughters to go and donate their ovarian eggs. And why do they have to do that? They have to do that because the Western countries need these ovarian eggs for cloning. And when he called us, and I must say, I was physically present when Bill Gates called us through the General Electric, who he awarded the contract to build 260 hospitals in Nigeria. So that it will be at these his hospitals they will be harvesting these organs and harvesting these eggs. So he will now take us out of the health sector. He invited the leaders in the private health sector and said, okay, look, I'm ready to offer you money to leave the healthcare sector. We told him before the executives of GE that he is mad and insane to demand such a thing.
To leave medical practice.
Yes, that we should leave medical practice. And then he will pay us, no matter the amount of dollars we ask for. So we said, you are mad. We are not going to do that, and to hell with you.
Is that really?
We told him off before the executives of, I was personally present. The lab people, the president and secretaries of the lab, National Organization of the Lab, Laboratory Scientists was there. The president and secretary of the pharmacy, community pharmacists was there. And we told him to his face, to his presence, because they were talking on, it was a telecom conference, and then the executives of General Electric were there at the headquarters in Abuja. So we told him off that you cannot do that, even with all your money and all your thing, it's not going to be possible. And he told us they have already taken off the whole government hospitals. They bought the federal medical centers, they bought the university chain hospitals.
So I wasn't going to do a video on this, but changed my mind. Are you up? Bill Gates he attempted to pay doctors who own private hospitals in Nigeria to abandon medical profession. Regardless of how much they wanted, he would pay them. That money was not coming from his bank account. That money is coming from the US government. That is American taxpayer money. That is why when Marco Rubio said America is going to take care of Nigeria's healthcare to America's best interest, to America's best interest, to America's best interest. That means America's best interest is to make sure we don't overpopulate, we don't have many more children. So American taxpayer is going to pay medical doctors in Nigeria to quit the profession. And he's talking about harvesting of eggs. Where the fuck do you think all these babies being born with surrogacy come from? Where do you think a lot of these eggs come from? Where do you think where do you think all these babies that they harvest? Because now through the Epstein list, we know that they create babies specifically for nefarious purposes. Where do you think all these eggs come from? And he said it, they've taken over. So right now in Nigeria, if you go to any government hospital, you are going to an American entity. You are going there to hand over America your health care. Because on April 1st, Tinubu signed a deal. From April 1st, America, right now, today is April 10th, on the first day of this month, the United States government officially took charge of Nigeria's health care. And if you think that's bad, look, matter of fact. So yeah, if your plan is to use traditional medicine, because we know traditional medicine works, if that's your plan, good luck finding one, because thanks to the Bill Gates and the US government, the Nigerian government has started arresting people who use native medicine. China has a $10 billion industry. So if you want native medicine right now, your best bet is to get in, as an African, your best bet is to get in a fucking plane and fly to China to get traditional medicine, not advanced Western medicine. No, traditional native medicine. You're going to have to go to China, because Africa right now are arresting them for not having licenses. How the fuck do you get a license for a traditional practitioner? And then when I talk, I say you need to rise. When I say a revolution, right? When I called for a revolution in Nigeria, it goes beyond you. It goes beyond you. Because if we don't do something, We are watching our leaders, Tinubu and the rest. We are watching them literally sell. They're going to help the whites wipe us out of existence. That's the plan. Let me show you. This is the Global Fertility Index for 2023. As you can see, Africans are the only ones having enough children to sustain our population. America, Europe, after everything they've done, after voting that slavery was not bad, the one thing they don't want is a world where we outnumber them. This is the one for 2024. As you can see, again, the only people having enough children, Africa. And the one for 2025 was just released. As you can see, Africa, look at America, no children. They don't have enough. So they need to make sure they wipe us out. Tinubu is helping. So when I say revolution, it's not about you. If we don't rise, our people will be wiped out. You see how Egypt right now, all Egyptians are fucking Arabs. There was a point where Egyptians, the Nubians who lived in Egypt, there was a point where they needed to do something, but they didn't take it serious. And now where are they? They have been wiped out, replaced by Arabs who came all the way from the Middle East, who are now claiming to be Egyptian. Let me tell you something. At this rate, if we don't do something in the next 300-400 years, we would be wiped out, and there will be nothing but white people on Africa claiming they are the original Africans. Y'all don't understand how serious this shit is.